Greetings, my people. First, let us thank God for giving us another day of life and His blessing, as well as our family and friends. Welcome to the Dominic Picks channel, where we also give our NBA analysis a hard look. Here you'll find everything you need to bet safely. The possible winner of each game. Whether the scoreboard will be broken with highs or lows. And of course, our classic props bets, so you know which player is going to break it tonight. This isn't a story, this is numbers, logic, and vision. If you're an NBA fan and like to play smart, this is your channel. Subscribe, turn on that bell, and follow us every day, as we analyze every game, every piece of information, and every pick. With Dominic Picks, you don't go in blind, you go in to win. NBA, MLB, NHL, NFL, any league. Here, we study to win. Let's get started. Friends of Dominic Picks, here are our updated statistics for today, reflecting our commitment to transparent and honest communication with all our followers. In this report, we clearly show our win and loss rates, providing a true picture of our picks' performance. At Dominic Picks, we believe trust is built on verifiable results, consistent commitment, and complete transparency in every analysis we share. Now, let's get to our analysis for today. NBA action never stops. The Indiana Pacers are on the brink of disaster, trying to avoid their 13th consecutive loss, a negative franchise record. Facing them are the Cavaliers, looking for stability in the East. Get ready for a high-tension duel filled with betting opportunities. Pick 1, Cleveland Cavaliers to win. Despite the Cavaliers confirming that Donovan Mitchell will rest for this game, Cleveland remains the clear favorite to take the win. The main reason is the critical state of the Pacers, who are on a 12-game losing streak and are missing their star Tyrese Halliburton. Without Mitchell, the offense will rely on Darius Garland and the interior power of Evan Mobley, who should dominate an Indiana defense that allows nearly 120 points per game. Indiana has lost its competitive edge, and although they are playing at home, their lack of depth and confidence puts them at a disadvantage against a Cleveland team that has already beaten them twice this season by comfortable margins. Pick 2, totals over 230.5 points scored. The logic behind this over is based on the Pacers' absolute defensive incapacity. Indiana is currently one of the worst teams in the league at protecting the rim, allowing an average of 127.6 points over their last 5 games. Even without their leading scorer, Indiana's pace of play usually forces fast transitions and short possessions, which inflates the overall score. Previous matchups between these two this year ended with 229 and 254 total points. With Pascal Siakam carrying the offensive load for the home team and Garland orchestrating for the visitors, the 230.5 point threshold seems very reachable for both squads. Pick 3, Aaron Nesmith under 17.5 points scored. While Nesmith is coming off a standout 25-point performance against Orlando, that figure is an outlier in his usual production. The Pacers forward averages just 14.1 points per season and, prior to his last explosion, had a string of games scoring 9, 9, 14, and 9 points respectively. With other players returning to the rotation and Cleveland's defensive focus on closing out the wings, it is highly likely that Nesmith will regress to his statistical mean. The 17.5 line is inflated by his most recent outing, providing an excellent under opportunity, especially since Cleveland possesses perimeter defenders capable of limiting his open looks from deep. It's time to take action and trust the data. The numbers don't lie, and Indiana's current slump is a factor we cannot ignore. Place your bets wisely, enjoy the show on the court, and may victory be on your side tonight. Best of luck with all your picks and let's win big. Division rivalry in the nation's capital. The Orlando Magic are looking to break their back-to-back win jinx against a Wizards team that can't find its defensive footing. With Paolo Banchero and Desmond Bane heating up, this clash promises fireworks and big opportunities for bold bettors. Pick 1, Orlando Magic minus 3.5 to win. The Magic arrive at a higher competitive level despite missing Suggs and Wagner. Paolo Banchero is playing at an all-star level, and Desmond Bane has injected an outside scoring threat that Washington simply cannot contain. The Wizards allow 124.4 points per game, the second worst mark in the league, making it easy for Orlando to cover a spread as short as minus 3.5. Although Washington is at home, their 9-25 record reflects a lack of cohesion that the Magic, with their physical defense led by Anthony Black and Wendell Carter Jr.'s interior presence, will know how to exploit to win by more than a single possession and finally secure that elusive second straight victory on the road. Pick 2, totals over 227.0 points scored. This line seems extremely low considering Washington is a defensive open door. They have allowed over 125 points multiple times recently, and the Magic are coming off a 135-point explosion against Indiana. The Wizards' style is high-paced, generating many possessions. With scorers like CJ McCollum and Alex Sarr, Washington usually stays offensively competitive even when their defense fails. Previous head-to-head matchups have easily surpassed 230 points this year. Betting on both teams to combine for at least 228 points is one of the safest plays of the day, given the current trends and the defensive struggles of the home team that often lead to high-scoring affairs. Pick 3, Alex Sarr over 15.0 points scored. Young center Alex Sarr has established himself as the offensive cornerstone of the Wizards' future. Averaging 17.2 points per game this season, the 15.0 line is too low for his current shot volume. Sarr has scored 20 or more points in several of his recent outings, and with Keyshawn George out, he will shoulder even more offensive responsibility. Although Orlando has strong interior defenders, Sarr's versatility to score from the perimeter and in transition gives him a clear edge. Surpassing 15 points should be a simple task for a player who averages nearly 15 field goal attempts per game and enjoys the full trust of his coaching staff as they continue to develop their young core. The stage is set for a winning night. Analyze the trends, trust the talent, and take advantage of these market lines. Basketball gives us a unique opportunity today in Washington. Make your plays with determination and may fortune be on your side with every single bet you place. Good luck! A clash of opposites in the West. LeBron and Luka's Lakers aim to extend their dominance against a struggling Pelicans team on a 7-game slide. With Jake LaRavia in peak form and Trey Murphy making history, this New Orleans showdown promises high stakes and great betting value. Let's dive in. Pick 1, Los Angeles Lakers to win. The Los Angeles Lakers enter this matchup in enviable form, led by the historic duo of Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Despite missing Reeves and Hachimura, the emergence of Jake LaRavia has balanced the rotation, providing disruptive defense and timely scoring that has surprised the league. On the other hand, the Pelicans are mired in a 7-game losing streak and sit at the bottom of the West with an 8-29 record. The Lakers' technical and mental superiority, combined with their 7-game winning streak against New Orleans, makes betting on their victory the most solid option. The Lakers average 120 points, and their offense is simply too much for a Pelicans defense that allows 123.1 points per game and looks completely lost without their primary defensive anchors. Pick 2, totals over 235.0 points scored. We expect an offensive festival at the Smoothie King Center. The Lakers feature Doncic, who is averaging MVP numbers with elite scoring, and LeBron James, who remains lethal in the paint and from the perimeter. New Orleans, despite their results crisis, maintains a high pace of play and boasts Trey Murphy 3 in a stellar moment after breaking the franchise's all-time three-point record. The Pelicans' defense is currently ranked 28th in the league, allowing opponents to score with ease. With both teams trending toward short possessions and the Lakers punishing New Orleans' constant turnovers, 26 in their last game, the 235. 0-point line is very achievable considering the offensive arsenal available and the lack of defensive rigor from the home side tonight. Pick 3, Jordan Poole over 13.5 points scored. Jordan Poole has found a new role in New Orleans, and although his efficiency has been questioned, his shot volume remains a key part of the offense given the team's current injuries. With DeJounte Murray sidelined, Poole has the green light to hunt for his shot. He demonstrated his explosive capability recently by scoring 26 points in consecutive games in late December. The 13.5-point line is a great opportunity, as Poole averages 17.3 points on the season. Against a Lakers team that tends to give up points in transition and with a likely extended rotation due to the point spread, Poole will have the possessions needed to clear this low mark. His ability to draw fouls and his deep three-point range are key to successfully cashing this pick tonight. The opportunity is right in front of you. The Lakers are ready to shine, and the individual talent of players like Poole and Murphy guarantees a high-scoring spectacle. Analyze the stats, trust your gut, and make this NBA night unforgettable. Bet smart, play with passion, and let's win big. Family, now we continue with our props players. Pick, Trey Johnson under 20.5 player points, rebounds, and assists. The under pick for Trey Johnson at 20.5 PRA, points, rebounds, and assists, provides strong statistical value. The Wizards rookie is averaging 16.8 PRA for the season, nearly 4 units below the set line. Over his last 5 outings, he has stayed under this mark 4 times, proving that his production typically hovers around 18 PRA even with his current workload. While Johnson has entered the starting lineup due to Keyshawn George's injury, his contribution is heavily reliant on perimeter scoring, as he averages just 2.9 rebounds and 1.7 assists per game. Facing a disciplined Orlando defense, his scoring efficiency is expected to face pressure, making it likely that his total combined stats remain under the 20.5 threshold tonight. Pick: Luka Doncic over 6.0 player total rebounds. Luka Doncic over 6.0 rebounds presents exceptional statistical value for tonight's game. Averaging 8.1 rebounds per game during the 2025-26 season, the Slovenian star consistently performs well above this line. The Lakers enter this matchup missing key rotation pieces like Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves, which naturally increases the rebounding responsibilities for high-usage stars like Doncic to secure possessions and trigger the transition offense. Furthermore, the Pelicans struggle significantly with shooting efficiency and rebounding margins, ranking near the bottom of the league and allowing opponents plenty of defensive glass opportunities. After grabbing 9 boards in his most recent outing, Doncic is in a prime position to easily clear the 6.0 threshold against a depleted New Orleans squad. Pick: TJ McConnell over 4.0 player total assists. TJ McConnell over 4.0 assists is a highly compelling pick given the Pacers' current roster situation. With Tyrese Haliburton sidelined due to injury, McConnell steps into a much larger playmaking role, whether starting or leading the second unit with heavy minutes. In recent games, he has shown an innate ability to find Pascal Siakam and Andrew Nembhard in scoring positions. While Cleveland boasts a solid defense, the high-tempo pace McConnell dictates often forces more possessions, leading to increased assist opportunities. Averaging nearly 5.5 assists when playing significant minutes, the 4.0 line appears quite conservative. Expect him to clear this threshold comfortably as the primary facilitator for an Indiana team desperate to find offensive rhythm and snap their losing streak. My people, until tomorrow, blessings and good luck to all.